George Washington aptly said, responsibility is the price for greatness. A great tomorrow is activated by a sense of responsibility today. A sense of responsibility today. Joseph never needed supervision to deliver any given task. And Joseph went out to do his business. He was a man that was tied to his business, that took responsibility over any task given him. And you saw how Joseph was enthroned at the end. In the prison, he took responsibility. Is there anything to do, please? What do you have us to do? Until they transferred the affairs of the prison to him. Responsibility makes an individual a value-adding citizen of the earth. Constantly out to make positive contributions to any given task. He was sold into slavery at the age of 17. He became a father to Pharaoh at the age of 30. Then came David. He was the number one responsible son of Jesse. There was no announcement that Samuel was coming, but everybody was at home. Only David was with the sheep. Only David was with the sheep. And when the prophet came and said, now I'm here to anoint a king in your house. Where are your sons? They are here. They are all having drink and eating and having fun. And then Eliab came out, taller than the others from the shoulder upward. And when Samuel saw him, behold, the anointed of the Lord, God said, shut up. And all of them lined up. They were all at home. They were all a responsible bunch of people. 6 of them passed by, and there was none of them. And then Samuel says, is there not any other son of yours? Yeah, there is one. He's with the sheep. He said, that's the one. God always enthrones the responsible. So we will not sit down until when he comes. So don't tell me you can't find them. You must find them. Nobody will sit down here, including myself, until when he comes. And as he came, he was anointed king over Israel. Now, David too was 17 when that happened. He was 16 going to 17. And then at 17, he became stronger than the king Saul. Responsibility is a prize for greatness. Go this time and take responsibility over the vision of your life, if you have any. If you haven't found your bearing in life, take time to find your bearing in life and then begin to invest to actualize in it. Responsibility is the prize for greatness. I have the story here of a young man that has always captivated me. His name is Kim Chun, the founder of Daewoo Corporation. Kim Chun, the founder of Daewoo Corporation, exemplifies the place of responsibility in clearest terms. With a father captured and lost in war, left with an aged mother and brothers to cater for. As a young adult or an adolescent, Kim sold newspapers to feed the family and pay his way through secondary school. Hello? You can't be staying on your mother's lap as an adult. It's a sign of failure. Took responsibility, stood in the place of his father as a teenager. Sold newspapers to feed the family and sent himself to school. About 7 years before he started his own business, he worked for a company run by a distant relative. Although he was part of the family, he was still a regular wage earner, yet he did his work as though he was the owner of the company. Say with me, responsibility. He worked there for 7 years. He never had to force himself to work, and no one has ever had to force him. He was never late to work and never took a day off. 7 years. 7 years. 7 years. He did not wait for order. He always took initiative himself to seek out work to do. Responsibility. Responsibility. No one ever arrives at a future is not prepared for. Life is not a guess adventure. It's an adventure of reality. You can't find yourself in a future you are not prepared for. Wake up. Wake up. Take responsibility. Your father's accomplishment is not transferable to you. Wake up. Just like his certificates are not transferable to you, his awards are not transferable to you. So every achievement in life must be personally actualized, or it's fake. Wake up and take responsibility. Some have cleared their icon while they're in school. Others are jumping fences day and night. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. I had that awesome privilege of growing with my grandmother of blessed memory. The number one teacher of my life. I learned responsibility very early. I bought fully into it. And I'm glad I'm not regretting it. Never late to work, never took a day off. He did not wait for others. He always took the initiative himself to seek out work to do. Now, they who began his business. And under 30 years, the business grew to become one of the 5 leading corporations in the world with turnover of over $81 billion as at 1997. His corporate headquarters is like United Nations. Huge, gigantic. By taking responsibility. It's great to possess a great certificate, but a great certificate does not guarantee a great future. A great certificate does not guarantee a great future. There are many products of Harvard University that have no footprint on the street where they live. So it's not about the school you are coming out from. It's about your disposition to being a responsible citizen. Wake up and take responsibility.
Thank you so much for staying till the end of this video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. We appreciate you being part of our community and look forward to sharing more content with you soon. Thank you so much for your time, and God bless you.